Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm getting ready to attempt to do a dryer repair, and so I just wanted to kind of show you guys what was going on. Maybe you guys have the same thing going on and you want to try and do this repair yourself. Dryer has gotten really noisy anytime you turn it on. It just makes this terrible rumbling sound, so loud my wife and I can barely talk. I'll show you what it sounds like. So super loud, as you can hear. It's an LG model dryer. So I've actually had this dryer apart before, and I've done a similar repair. Basically what you have going on is the drum inside the dryer has rollers that it rides on, and those rollers will wear out and it'll start to make that noise. So I replaced like one of the rollers, and maybe the other ones have worn out now. So I just ordered a whole set. There are 4 of these rollers. Ordered some off Amazon. Wasn't too bad. I paid like $30.99 for them, I think is what I got them for. So I'm gonna take the dryer apart. I'll kind of show you guys how I do that. Put the new rollers in. Hopefully it fixes the problem, and you guys can try it too if you want. Okay, so I went ahead and got the dryer down out of the closet. It's a pretty tight closet. It was kind of a job to get it out of there, but I got it out, got it down so I can work on it. So now what we've got to start doing is actually kind of taking the dryer apart so we can see what's going on, get to the rollers, get them replaced. There's some screws on the back top that you're going to have to remove to get the top off, so we'll go ahead and do that. So now we've opened up the dryer, we can see the drum, and now we're actually going to have to take off that front control panel, which is also not a big deal, just a couple of electrical connections you have to unhook, and some screws you got to take off. The whole front control panel comes off, and we'll go from there. Go ahead and grab my phone so I can show you guys these connections. Up in here you can see there are color coded connections here. So I just unplugged this white, red, and blue connection. Looks like there is another one up here. So I think I have all of those disconnected. So now I'm going to try and get this control panel off here. Set my phone back over here so I can work a little bit easier. Control panel has these clips that clip it on. So you just kind of got to unlock those and pull it off. So there are rollers. There are two in the front here, and there's one over here, and then there are two in the back that this drum rolls on. Okay, and you know that's what allows it to turn. So I can already tell that it's this front left roller that's the problem. Here, there you go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it, try and get that new roller on there, hook it all back up, and see how it works. Be careful of all your electrical connections. Don't, because they will be attached on there, and if you just start pulling parts off, you might break one of those electrical connections or pull one loose. Then when you put it back together, you won't realize it, but there'll be a problem. Then you're going to have to take it all back apart and figure out what's going on. I got the whole front off, and you can see this roller right here is totally shot. This one's still rolling pretty good, but I got a set of 4, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace them all. Okay. To get this drum out of here, there is a belt that goes around the drum, and that's what actually turns the roller drum. And there's a pulley down there, and you just have to loosen that pulley, spring-loaded pulley, and get the belt off of it so you can get this drum out. So there you go. There's what a dryer looks like with everything out of it. You can see in the back here and here are the other 2 pulleys, or rollers. And those actually seem like they're in pretty good shape. I may actually just leave those and get as much use out of those as I can. And then I'll just save the other 2 rollers in case these ever go bad. All right, here we go. I'm about to remove these rollers from the front piece, and I've got a 14mm socket. Different dryers are going to take different sizes. You'll just have to figure that out. Okay, so I'm going to show you these 2 rollers. So this one, you can see the bearings are totally gone. So that's what was making all the noise. It was trying to roll, and the roller was just moving back and forth like that. This other front roller rolls okay, but it has probably, I don't know if you can tell, yeah, you can kind of tell right there, it has a lot of wear on the rubber, and a lot of that wear is probably from the other roller not working right, and making this thing work overtime, and the drum was probably moving back and forth on there and wearing that rubber out. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that one too. The back 2 rollers look okay, so I'm going to leave them. Hey, so I got this dryer put back together. I wasn't able to finish shooting the video the day I did it, so this is actually a different day, but I want to go ahead and start it up, let you guys hear. So as you can tell, the rollers fixed the problem. Most of the time when you're having a lot of noise in a dryer like that, it's because the rollers have gone bad, the bearings in the rollers. Sometimes, you know, I suppose it could be something else, but from my research, that's what it is. It's a fairly easy do-it-yourself repair if you guys have a noisy dryer. You know, it takes a little bit of time taking the dryer apart and everything, but just don't let it overwhelm you. You can do it. You know, take the parts off, remember what order you took them off in, and you know, just put the rollers on, put it all back together in the same order, and you saved yourself a lot of money. You know, I'd be surprised if a repairman would come out for less than a couple $100. I paid 30 bucks for the parts. All right, subscribe and to my channel, like the video if you don't mind. I'm going to post a link to the rollers that I got, but obviously if you have a different model dryer, then you know, you're probably going to have to get different rollers, but you know, once you click on this link, it'll just take you to Amazon. If you end up buying rollers from this link or a part from this link, I will get a very small commission. It doesn't cost you anything else. Even if you went straight to Amazon, not from this link, it would cost you the same amount of money. It's just a way to promote people creating these DIY videos and such, to kind of keep them motivated to keep making the videos and help people out. I will say, you know, if I get a buck or two here or there, it does motivate me just for fun to make more videos. If you do need a part or whatever, click on the link, and hope you guys like the video. All right, bye.